So welcome to my newly stained deck. I'm so excited, but I will tell you the process that made it kind of difficult. I put, they just finished this morning and it actually dries pretty fast, this product does, but I just put a chair up there just to show you something. They took off all the top handrails and replaced those, so those are new and freshly stained, and then we're just adding a couple more cables to like the stairway right there. They can't do that until the pool people are here. So, because there's a couple stairs they're replacing. But that is the old color of the deck right there. And on those handrails it looks just kind of orangey, but the old deck had that reddish stain on it, and it was really spotty in some areas, and we were really concerned about, you know, what the coverage would be, and we didn't want it to be blotchy, but I still wanted you to see that it was wood. That's the thing. So that's where it started with the color thing. So I have my charts, my handy dandy charts, and they like a product from Behr. So I grabbed that chart, zoop zap zeep, oh yeah, I'm like Cordovan Brown. So I'll even talk names here. And kept staring at it and realized semi-transparent probably isn't going to do. You know, when I researched this, I couldn't believe how much I couldn't find about this. So hopefully this will be helpful to you. So on my red brick house, I said to these guys, even before this started, I'm like, when we redo the deck, I just want it to be dark with more brown in it and just knock out some of that red but still have it go with my red brick. What I should have listened to myself from the beginning was, when it's darker like that outside and I didn't want to see color in it, I didn't want to see orange in it, I didn't want to see russet in it, I didn't want to see red, I didn't want to see gray. I just wanted something just natural but darker, so it became definition to all the stuff I'm going to put back on the deck. And then my light colored pool is where your eye goes. And here is a great rule for outside. For example, when something's black, like think of those iron fences, and you see them a lot around here. We had one, we had a pool home years ago, and it was on a golf course, and put the black iron fence so you could see right through it to the golf course. Same kind of thing, it recedes. We knew if we put a white fence going across there, your eye stops at the white. So that dark thing sometimes just makes things go away. Therefore, right in the beginning, I'm like, Cordovan Brown, that's it, that's what I want. The day before, what I did is I looked at the chart again, and I went, ooh, I kind of like this wood chip. Well, it was a nice color, and I'll show you what it is on here. Okay, it was a nice color. There's my Cordovan right there. There's wood chip. I like the coloring of it, didn't have, and I thought, you know, I don't even know why I started going lighter, but agreed it was a nice color, went for it, not thinking that's a lighter color over the darker deck that you had. I mean, I should know that. So my first thinking was actually correct, is that I just had to go darker over but solid. So in this case we knew we had to do a solid stain. And when it went solid stain over, it would cover evenly, because I even had some raw areas where like David had fixed something for me for the grill. And then the new handrails were going to be raw wood, you know, new wood. Pressure treated, but you know, new. So that was where I needed to think about that from the beginning, which I had, and I just cold feet at the last minute. Don't do that. If you're really sure about something, or after you've hired me and trust me to do it, although after the story, that's what you got to do outside. So then my eye goes to the stuff that I want it to. This deck tomorrow is going to be filled up with stuff, and I'm going to do a before and after shot, so you just see side by side. But the picture I'm going to send you is David working on it during the day in full sun, sent me the picture of him halfway doing it like this with the old really chipped terrible deck right in front of it. And that's where I went, and I see some of you homeowners do this, and I've seen it before on jobs where you go, whoa, what are we doing? It's kind of like taking a white wall and then all of a sudden, you know, you're doing a charcoal color on it and you're like, wait, is this crazy? And it's like you have to cover that whole thing to see it. So I was telling myself, just do the whole thing. When I get home, I'll look at it. And sure enough, like I said, I came home in the dark and I'm like, I think it looks good. This morning I woke up and I'm like, yes, this is what I was going after. So, having said all that, I hope that helps if you guys have deck questions. When it comes to some product stuff though, I'm not going to know that. I am going to know what happens to colors. and I should have trusted myself on depth of level. So, yes. Hope that helped you today. I'm putting this out there very soon after my Friday favorites just to follow up that story. So, thank you for bearing with me, and we'll have more before and afters to come.